Howdy guys, come take a walk with me as I'm chewing on a piece of butterscotch candy, sorry. I posted it up recently. No one's left any comments. Maybe it just wasn't understood. The last more than a month, the depression that I've been going through is getting heavier and heavier, dude. Like, whoa, heavy. I take one Zoloft today, 100 milligram. And I just sent a message to my doctor a little bit ago that I'm upping it to, I'm going to take 1.5. So I just took a half, to make that 1.5 because I took one earlier. I'm getting depressed over shit that I fucking can't control. And I know the whole thing with, like, if you can't control it, why bother thinking about it or whatever, don't stress out over shit you can't control. I don't know what the expression is, but you know what I'm talking about, right? So I had posted that, I'm just getting more and more depressed with, the thoughts of life and death and reincarnation, and that these reincarnation thoughts are extremely depressing to me. And it's just traffic heavy. Not really, it's not like this is LA. So what's bothering me is I have no control over something that I want more control over. If you think about your life right now, the life that you're in and living, here comes another loud truck. I'm sorry. That's not safe to be flying like that. Never drive faster than your guardian angel can fly. So, if you look at your life, there's going to be someone, at least one, that you love so fucking much. Typically, that is for a parent to a child. That's when they learn, I never knew love like I, until I had, yeah, you know what I mean? Our soul on the other side, when it's only there on the other side, non-physical side, in the afterlife, has memory of all your lives. But yet when you're here, you get born into a new body. You forget all of that. So if you're a parent and your children mean everything to you, you're not going to remember them in your next lifetime. I believe that we have dreams from childhood on up that reflect some memories of our past lives. And it's said, even by Dolores Cannon, that we've lived at least 100 lives. All of us has lived at least 100 lives. Sorry. And the connection to my body was not there when I died in 89. As soon as I was dead, I walked through this crowd of people to see what they were looking at, and they were looking at someone, which was me, and I didn't know it. That is aiding to the depression. Sorry, I was chewing on a butterscotch and now it's all over in my mouth. I didn't have a connection to my own physical body moments after death. A day after death. I had no connections. So the people I love in this lifetime, I'm going to forget all about when I go into another body and live a new lifetime. Now, I know our soul tribe, they're with us in each life and so on. But let's say the one that you love the most in your life right now is your child. Or whoever you want to call, right? You're not going to remember them in the next life. They're not going to remember you. I want to see my dad and my grandma again, and my whole family, right? And in my next lifetime, I want all of us to know who we are and who we were, to pick up where we've left off. And that's not how it goes. Once you're put into a new body to live a new life, like I'm living in my body right now and in this life, we forget. Now, if we've got at least 100 bodies that we lived and that are buried somewhere in the world, right? You don't even remember your own past life, let alone the people that mattered the most to you, while we're here in a physical world. The non-physical world is different, we understand that, we get that. But how am I going to, that's not the right words. I want to have more memory and more say. I want all of my family and friends to have more memory and say. I want us to meet again in another physical life body, like our next lifetime. Be like, oh my God, I just can't believe we found each other. We don't have that. We can't even remember who we were in past lives. Few people do. How do we make our memories imprint into our brain? That science now understands, but how do you imprint that into your soul? How do you imprint it into your family member's soul? So that we remember who we were. Hi, puppies! I say hi to the animals whenever I pass. All the animals in this world are my babies. Once you die, that's it. Now, death, I'm not saying that's it, it's done. Because we keep living. I've been dead. Don't argue with me when I know better and you don't. So if you're not on record for being dead, keep your fucking mouth shut. But if you are on record for being dead, then you know just as well as I do, the moment you die, you don't have any connection to your body, let alone to your family members. And we're gonna forget them all. Like, I know a lot of the people I grew up with and went to school with, they're now parents. And some of them are even grandparents. I'm 47, and yet people I went to school with are grandparents. Okay, I don't have any kids other than pets. So that fucking blows my mind. How did we get that old enough? Because I don't feel that old enough. But anyway, let's say the people I grew up with as a child, you love your kid. Hi, roasters, and chickies. I know a lot of my friends are parents, and they love their kid so fucking much. Unconditional love. You know, some of them have said, like I said, that whole typical thing where I never knew true love until I had a kid. You're not going to remember your kid when you die. How can we have more say? How can we alter this and just have more memory? Now, I understand it's going to get, all bogged down. But like looking around the house, things that were important to my grandmother, she left behind. I'm going to leave behind Angelo. Couldn't we have more of a memory so that, I can hide it somewhere? And then when I come back to life in a new body, I'm like, oh yeah, dude, I left something over here in New York, so let me go and pick it up. Why can't we have more memory? I mean, yeah, it's a lot to think about in this lifetime, in this body, and thinking about all your other lifetimes and bodies is just too much, they say. But to me, my family means everything to me. And that's not bogging me down with, memories of my family in past lives. Hey, it's bothering me horribly. Because I'll never see my family again now that they're all dead. Half of my family's dead and the other half want nothing to do with me. So alright, here comes another truck, hang on. Oh, shit. It bothers me. I want us to all have memory and to retain the memories into our next lives. I want to imprint the memories, not just into my brain, which, is a chemical reaction. I want to imprint it into my soul so that me and my family will forever know. Now let's just say that in this lifetime, I'm going to use the example of a parent. Are you going to remember your kid in the next lifetime? No, because you won't even remember yourself. You're lucky to have, and I believe that we all have dreams from, childhood on up, right? I don't know really when they start, with having dreams, but I know that there are past life dreams that we all have. You can argue with me all you want, but you won't change my mind on that. I believe we all have some memories of our past. Yet, when it comes to a parent with a child, because that's like the most purest unconditional love, right? They won't know you. They won't remember you. You won't remember them. You won't even remember who you are, let alone who your parents were that you love so much, or your fucking kids, or anything. And it's depressing because, like, as a soul, an extension of the source energy that we call God, quantum entanglement, I must be allowed, obviously, to have these thoughts, because otherwise I wouldn't have them. And these play even in my sleep, okay? So I know that I must be allowed to have these thoughts and to figure things out. So help me figure things out. Because I don't want to forget who my family are. And I don't want my family to forget who I am. And I want memories to be instilled more than just a glimpse or a dream. Because we fucking pass off our dreams like, oh, thank God it was just a dream. Like our dreams are fucking meaningless. Which is really dumb of people to think that. But, hi Brian. My friend Brian Johnson I grew up with. He died there like a couple years ago. And if he's already been reincarnated into a new body, he doesn't remember who his family is in this lifetime. And it bothers me.